and welcome to the November edition of the Elwell Family Update. We are headed right now to Yuma, Arizona. Finally being able to go back to what has been our home for the last 3 years. And we haven't been to Yuma since June of this year, and so we're excited to get to our home city again. But God's been good to us this year. We have had an absolutely terrific time this year. I wanted to take some time in this update to kind of just thank God for different things that He's allowed us to do, to thank God for different things that He's given us. Of course, first of all, I just want to thank God for my salvation. I want to thank God for saving my soul, for giving me an opportunity to be in the ministry. I think of this as a grace. I think of this as Him giving me what I don't deserve, to give me the opportunity to serve in a full-time capacity and do His work in a full-time capacity. I want to thank God for the protection He's given us. I'm looking now at my vehicle. We have driven about 30,000 miles since April of this year, the start of deputation. And in that 30,000 miles, we haven't had one breakdown, one accident, haven't even really had to do any repairs to the car besides just maintenance. And God has just been extremely good to us in giving us this vehicle and giving us the opportunity to travel safely and securely and not have any issues. Thank you for safety. A lot of that is based off of the prayers I know of many of you who have prayed for us. And that's another thing I'd like to thank God for, is I want to thank God for people who have committed with us in prayer. I know there's many people who get these updates that if you did kind of what I had mentioned, you stopped that once a week when you got that update and just said a quick prayer for our family. And I want to thank you for that. I want to thank God for that, for having that kind of caliber of people that we've had the opportunity to meet over the last few months. And then I also want to thank God for those churches and individuals who have decided to partner with us in support of our ministry. Just yesterday, we got a call from Bible Baptist Church, and Bible Baptist Church had committed, that's in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, they had committed to support us on an annual basis, and that takes our support level now to 30% of our needed support. And boy, that's been absolutely terrific. Big thank you to the people of Bible Baptist Church in Uniontown and for what they've been able to do for us in this coming year. I also want to thank God for my extended family. As I just mentioned, we're headed to Yuma, Arizona, and we're going to be staying with my dad and stepmom, Crystal. And I just want to thank God for them opening up their home to my family and I, and allowing us to stay there while we're in that area. And just terrific parents who have taken it upon themselves to be an incredible help to myself, my family, and the ministry that God's given us. When it comes to church planning, I don't know of a better church planner than my father, and someone that I can get the most advice and help from than my father. But then he goes a step further and actually helps me in any way he possibly can. And just want to say a big thank you to him, and big thank you to Crystal too. And another great lady who just stands behind my dad, who takes care of who spoils our grandkids, and who loves on us all at the same time. I also want to say a big thank you to my in-laws. That's who we just came from in Stillwell, Oklahoma. And my in-laws have again opened up their home. They opened it all summer, last summer, while we were traveling across Oklahoma and Texas and Arkansas and Missouri. They allowed us to stay in their home and base out of there. And then a few other times as we've been traveling back and forth have graciously allowed us to stay there. And just to have the caliber of people that my in-laws are, to be around them on a day-to-day basis. Just a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. I'm so thankful for how they take care of my wife, how they took care of my children, and then also how they took care of me. And they're just terrific people, salt of the earth, love them dearly. I couldn't ask for better in-laws in the world than the ones that I got. And I also want to thank the Lord for my sister, actually both of my sisters, Lori and Angie, who have graciously opened up their home. Lori, most of the fall time, Lori and Steve, who have let us crash there and base out of there through the fall time. And I know I threw a couple of curveballs probably at them throughout that experience and things, just having to base out of there. But man, they were just absolutely wonderful hosts. It was great to reconnect with them. Hadn't seen them in about 3 years before we went over there, and great to just reconnect with them and continue our relationship and really friendship that I've had with Lori and Steve over the years. And thanks a lot, guys. And then Cody and Kimmy too, who have just been terrific friends and terrific nephew and niece through this time. And then I also want to say a big thank you to my sister Angie and Chris, who have really jumped on board with our entire ministry. They have just been terrific supporters of us personally. And each and every time that we get a chance to get over there, they spoil us rotten. We were able to get over there for Thanksgiving, and they had all the trimmings and just really take care of us in any way that they possibly can. I don't know that I could do as much as I've been able to do in the last 6 and 7 months without the support of my sister Angie and Chris, my brother-in-law Chris. And I just want to thank God for Him putting that couple into my life. And God's been good to me. I don't know how else to say it. I've been incredibly blessed. As we look now towards the future, we're going to spend a great time in Yuma, Arizona. We're going to be here for about 5 weeks. Got quite a few meetings scheduled, and we're also going to be spending a lot of time preparing for next year and scheduling meetings and such. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful time that we're going to have there in Yuma. A couple of things I want you to be praying for. Next month, at the beginning, well, not next month, but beginning of January, I want to have the name of our church already selected and planned out. And I'm right now praying about it. I'm praying about a couple of names. If you, by chance, have any ideas of names that you think would be a good name for the church, go ahead and reply to this and let me know what you think. Once we get the name selected, I'll let you know what it's going to be in January. We're going to start the process of really starting to get the church started. We're going to develop, of course, the website. We're going to develop everything that we can develop without having to be in Frisco. We're going to start working on at the beginning of next year. And so I want you to be praying about that. If any of you have anything that you say, you know, I might be able to help with a certain aspect of the implementation of the church, I'm asking for it. Just let me know. Let me know what you'd be willing to do. And I just want to get the ball rolling really good at the beginning of this next year. October of 2013 is when the church is going to officially start, God willing. That's the plan, and that's what we're moving towards. So we're starting all the process of getting everything going as best we can. And we're going to make some huge decisions come January about when exactly we're going to move into the area, when exactly we're going to, or where exactly we're going to get the church started, and all those different details. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Hopefully I'll get a video in before Christmas time yet. But have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the holiday season. Merry Christmas.